Hey there, everyone. This is Mystic Fish, and welcome to episode 7 of our Factorio Lazy Pro Spoon playthrough, where we are getting the 3 achievements of Lazy Bastard, Getting on Track Like a Pro, and There Is No Spoon, all in the same playthrough. Last episode, we got Blue Science up and running for the first time, which is a nice milestone. We have under 5 hours left before we have to launch a rocket for There Is No Spoon, and so let's not waste any further time, and let's get on with the run. Okay, let's take a look here at the pollution cloud. We are getting pretty close to that, polluting that biter base up there, so we may have to deal with them sooner rather than later. But in order to limit the spread of our pollution cloud, we can take advantage of efficiency modules. So let's set up some production of that. We're going to need a little more space down here in order to do that. And let's see, for modules, we can just reuse the same module build and switch recipes as we go. I have become a big fan of the efficiency modules after watching Michael Hendricks do a run here with his guide to There Is No Spoon. It's really helpful for containing the pollution cloud. Foremost, which means that it'll reduce the amount of biter fighting that we have to do, but it is also useful because it reduces the power consumption that we have to draw here, and so we won't have to worry about expanding power too much over the course of the run as a result. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. We've got our module build over here. This is the output belt. And then, let's see, I want to produce about 900 efficiency modules, so that means we need 18 slots here, so we'll limit the chest here. And then we just need the inserters to pull things through. Okay. We are out of yellow inserters, so I guess we'll just use blue inserters for the remaining ones. The yellow ones are fast enough, but rather than take a trip up to the mall, we can just finish things off over here. Okay. Let's get the power poles in. One for the output as well. Connect everything up. Okay, let's put some ghosty lights around here. We will eventually get bots, I think, is one of the things that we'll be going for. And then we'll have the bots put in missing lights. Okay, advanced oil processing is done, so let's work towards bots. So that starts with lubricant. Let's see. All right, let's fix the output priority here to prioritize things coming off the production belt there. All right, let's set up a couple more things over here. We are going to need chem plants for, let's see, we are going to need the inserters. Since we're up at the mall, we can go restock a little bit on inserters. Looks like we have enough of most of everything else. We've produced all of the solar panels and radar that we need, so we can grab those. So when we go fight biters, we can go plunk down some radar out there. Let's see. We'll make some additional chem plants here, and so what we'll do is we'll just put in enough pipes here to make a good chunk of chem plants, but then stop. So this should work out okay. Let's see. We need to hop the iron across like this so that we can get it into the chem plants there. All right. Although it looks like, I guess chem plants don't really take iron, so that should be good enough. Get the pipes in. This will be the output. All right, now we're getting everything in that we need. Okay, good. So that will be chem plants. Okay, electric engines are done. Next is robotics. All right, and I got a little extra achievement there on red circuits, so that's nice. Okay, I think let's gear up for taking on some of these biters that are out here, out towards the northeast. So let's go make sure that our pollution cloud stays clear. It's better to be, I think, a little proactive here. We've got grenades, we've got red ammo. I think we'll be in good shape. We've had a few weapon updates. Let's just plunk down the radars and the solar panels. Okay, so we have easy access to them. And then we just need to, I'm using the mini map up here to watch for where we want to plunk down the radar coverage, just to make sure that we are sort of spreading things out. This will help us keep tabs on making sure that we don't get expansions that are coming sort of too close to where we're trying to be. All right, let's see. Let's get one out this way. And then I think we're gonna have to clear out these biter bases up here. Okay. All right. Any grenades? Let's make sure we don't drive into rocks over here. I have a tendency to drive into rocks a lot. Doing it while fighting, taking on a base is like the worst time. Maybe excusable while we're out, you know, on our way to build an oil outpost, but doing it while circling a biter base is a sure way to get our car destroyed. Okay, so far so good. We're making short work of this. There's definitely rocks that we need to dodge around over here. Just make sure that we are focusing most of our efforts on the bases. And then we can just mop up the stragglers. Okay, that is great. That keeps our pollution cloud pretty clear out this direction. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to plunk a radar down? How about up here? Get it some power. And good. And so we should see that kick in once we get to daylight. All right. We are, oh, look at that. We've got another little guy down there that we better go deal with because it's about to be in the pollution cloud. All right, let's see. After robotics, let's get the construction robots. I think one of the, we're not going to be building like super big stuff with the construction robots, but you know, as we've seen, I have a tendency to forget stuff, and so I think just by not having to carry all of the stuff myself and letting the bots do it will save us some time just from not having to take repeat trips back to the mall. And as I was saying, demonstrating my repeated ability to drive into rocks, so that's good stuff. All right, let's go deal with this little expansion down here. I guess we gotta loop our way down around the forest. Where is this guy? All right, a lot of stuff we gotta dodge here. Cliffs, forests, little lakes, ponds. I guess they're ponds. Okay, gotta do a little fancy driving. We're in close quarters here, but that'll do. Let's just get some radar coverage down here to watch for this side. Okay, good. Let's get the speed upgrades for the robots. If you're going to get robots, the first couple speed upgrades are usually pretty good to go get. All right, where are we? Our pollution cloud seems pretty clear at this point. So maybe we head back to base and do some more base building at this point. Back that up. Okay, how are we doing on efficiency modules in here? Okay, we got a few. Let's take one stack out of here. Or 2 stacks. We'll move the slots down so we don't overproduce. I think the best place to put this stuff is going to be in the refineries, so we can pick up this unused belt while we're at it. Refineries are very dirty and power hungry, and so this is a really good place to stick efficiency modules. All right, that should help. Let's get the second speed up, or we'll do, yeah, speed upgrade. Okay. That looks good. I think we're going to need to work on advanced oil processing soon. All right, we've got our spare batteries, so that's good. We've got our storage tanks. All right, so let's collect the sulfuric acid in a storage tank at this point. Let's go ahead and build our personal batteries. Let's build personal solar panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be enough. That's about what we'll have room for. Let's go grab, looks like we need red circuits. We have enough here. Okay, that's good, so we'll get those built. Let's come collect the chem plants. Let's see, how many do we get in here? Oh yeah, plenty of chem plants now. Got lights, we were short on those. Anything else? I guess that's, let's see. We're a little short on pipes. Let's get pipes. Okay. Let's get up to 150 miners so that when we're ready for mining outposts, we can go do those. All right, how are we doing up here? All right, we're collecting steel up there. That's good. All right, let's think about advanced oil processing. So let's connect these other outputs for the heavy oil and light oil. Okay, now we'll do the cargo size. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's set up a really basic build for bots. We need to hop this across. So we'll send a pump. It needs to go into making lubricant. So let's get a couple things for lubricant like this. Combine output. All right. Lubricant. Okay. Let's get power, power, power for the pump. Okay. Get these trees out of the way. All right, let's get a very basic bot build going here. So after the lubricant, we are going to need to make electric engines. So we can send the lubricant directly into those. Okay. Then we'll chain that into robot frames. Then we'll chain that. Let's see, we are going to need some more, let's make a roboport for which we need red circuits. So let's go get some. We'll hopefully have some buffered up. Although it appears we do not. And that is because I forgot to plug in the other half of the copper here. So we've only been at half speed on production of red circuits, so that explains that. Okay. I guess we can just pick up some off the belt. We just need enough for one roboport right now. Okay, we need 45, so we just need to keep snagging these here. We up to 45 yet? That's 36. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, now I have enough. All right, well, we'll see if that sort of backup on red circuit production is going to bite us or not. Okay, those are done. Let's build the modular armor now, I think. Well, we need a roboport first, because we need to put the construction robots into something. All right, we need lots of gears for roboports. So fortunately, we got a nice buffer going here. Okay. We're just going to get one for right now. We'll have to produce more, obviously, later in order to get coverage on everything. Let's go ahead and get our modular armor. We need more red circuits now. All right. Clearly not learning my lesson about walking back and forth, but, you know. It is what it is. Okay, now we have enough for the modular armor, so let's go get that going. Okay, red circuits in there, steel. Okay, that's enough for one modular armor. I guess we'll wait for this to pop out because we're just making one, and then we can put our equipment in. Which eventually I think we want to get exoskeleton legs just for running around a little faster. Okay, those are done. We don't need that assembly machine anymore. Let's see, there's the modular armor. Let's drop the heavy armor on the ground because we don't need it. Okay, there's the modular armor. We can get our 2 batteries and our 5 solar panels. So we'll let that charge up until we can get to building the legs. Okay, let's see. What should we do next? We need to unlock the purple and blue science stuff at some point. So we'll move towards electric furnaces. We'll need those for purple science. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got the robot frames. So we're gonna add some extra stuff just for, I think I wanna make 200 robots. So we can do that over here like this. We'll just chain all this stuff directly into a roboport. So you'll make the construction robots. We'll give you some extra inputs here. Okay. Let's get power across to this stuff. There we go. All right, if we only give enough materials down here to make 200 robots, then we can just sort of inject them all into the roboport without sort of worrying about limits or anything like that. All right, we're definitely going to need green circuits for both the electric engines and the robot frames and the construction bots for that matter. All right, we're going to need steel. Well, there's not very much in that one or in that one, but we've got fair amount in here, so that's good. What else? We're going to need to make batteries as well, so we'll have to set that up. Okay, but first I think we need to get the stuff we need to get the electric engines going. Let's see. In order to do that, okay, we're going to need engines and green circuits for that. So let's head on down this way. Okay, red circuits are starting to back up at blue science, so that's good stuff. Okay, I want to make 200 bots, so that means 200 robot frames and 200 electric engines, which means we need 200 regular engines. All right, let's go put that in there. All right, so I'm gonna move this pump up here because we're gonna need to send the rest of this heavy oil in to be cracked eventually, and so that will go down there. And so by having the pump here, it'll give priority to lubricant. Okay. All right, let's get the inputs. We're gonna put our engines in here, and then let's see. An electric engine takes 2 green circuits. So if we want 200 electric engines, we need 400 green circuits. Okay. All right, let's connect this to power. All right, we'll start making those. Definitely need lights. All right, we need, okay, if we're gonna make, it's 1 steel, so we need 200 steel. Let's just make the batteries directly over here. And so, let's see, we need 2 batteries per engine, so if we want, or per robot frame. So if we want, that means we need 400 batteries. So that's 400 each of copper and iron. Okay, and then we need to bring the sulfuric acid over. Need to grab a little more copper here. Didn't quite have enough. I'm finally going to get the rest of these cliffs out of the way here. Okay. Lights, lights. Okay. Good. All right, the batteries will go in. That takes care of the batteries. We need 3 green circuits, so that should be 600 of green circuits. And then we need green circuits for the construction robots and the robot frames. And so 200 for 200 robots. Okay. And then let's just plug in the sulfuric acid here. I guess, how do we want to do this? I guess we can kind of duck through here. This. Actually, this is 1 too high. I want to come between these 2 refineries. So up 1, and then I can dodge through like this. Okay. And if I can dodge the pipes, come on, let me out. There we go. All right, and then we can come over here and plug ourselves into the sulfuric acid tank. And let's get a pump just to control flow. Okay. That should be sending sulfuric acid into the batteries, which are indeed being produced. So that's good stuff. All right, that's working. That's good. Okay, I think we need to finish setting up advanced oil processing here. So the next thing is going to be heavy oil cracking. So let's just get this set up. Okay, heavy oil cracking. Let's get 5 of these. The power poles, the chem plants. Okay. Let's see. We're going to need to weave the heavy oil and the water into here on this side. Let's get our undergrounds. Okay. do this? I guess we can just connect directly in like that with the heavy oil, and let's see, where are we going to get water? I guess we can dodge it through in between these two refineries down here. Okay, which means we can just plug into this water line over here. Okay, good. Gets us water in here. Okay, we'll send all of the output this way. And let's see, we want to plug it in to the light oil over here on this side. I guess this is a convenient place down here. So we'll actually do that here. Move this down a little bit. Okay. Right, we need power for this pump. Okay, that's going to be the heavy oil cracking. Next, we need to do the light oil cracking. So let's get light oil over here. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to eventually want to prioritize rocket fuel. So we need to set up some pipe priority stuff here. So what I want is same kind of deal. We'll leave a pump here, and then the rest of the light oil can come down this way. Whatever doesn't get used by the rocket fuel. So we need a bunch of these. Okay, light oil cracking. Let's get power poles. Let's copy just this stuff. I think let's get 10 of these. Okay, as always, power poles. Chem plants. I guess we need to do the lights. Okay, we forgot the lights up here on the heavy oil cracking. That won't do at all. Okay, and now we just need to weave the inputs over here. So that's the light oil, this will be the water. There we go, let's get a little short on undergrounds, I think, so let's go back and get some more. Let's see, let's continue on. I guess we'll do purple science. We're going to need to unlock those eventually. We're at the point where we're going to want to start setting up the builds for some of the more advanced materials. We're not going to sort of be belting a lot of that stuff in. So we want to make sure that we have stuff unlocked so we can start building those as we need it. I actually built a spreadsheet that kind of indicates what order we should set up some of these builds in so that they finish at the right time. But so we'll see how that works out in terms of prioritizing things for later. Okay, let's see. All right, we're not getting much steel up here into the buffer. Maybe that's okay for right now. We are getting a lot of green circuits, so that's okay. All right, let's just get rid of the rest of these cliffs here. Got plenty of cliff explosives. Okay, let's finish building out the advanced oil here. Okay, that looks good. For inputs, let's see, let's grab some pipes for the outputs. Just grab all this petroleum gas output over here. Then we need to go plug it in over here somewhere. Maybe here. Okay, let's see. We'll hop across like so. And good, that will pump that in for everybody else's use. Okay. We are ready to be cracking with the excess stuff, so that's good. We just need to connect the water down here. Okay, that connects in. Good. And now I think we're ready to turn on the advanced oil processing, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's copy this recipe in. All right, and let's see that go. There it goes, firing. Okay, I think that's a good place for us to end this episode. We have hit a nice milestone of advanced oil processing. We hopefully have construction bots on the way. That's exciting. We have a little more than 4 hours left in order to launch a rocket and get the There Is No Spoon achievement. There will inevitably be plenty of things to do on the way to doing that, but we will conveniently leave those as problems for future Mystic Fish. So, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and until then, bye.